man just came into the room. Big Daddy Jerry Cadorette. What's up, brother? How are you tonight?
What's up, man? How are you? Paul and Paul show.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
what's
you
up,
go.
Jerry? How are you?
Good. How about yourself? Tearing it
I'm
up over
good.
there. Good job against Brandon. I saw that
Oh,
match. Kicking some
thanks,
ass.
buddy. Appreciate it.
Jerry, I gotta say, bro, you are looking jacked, bro. Those
Yeah.
arms, man, the
No,
definition, everything, bro.
it's got to be the light.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Fucking looking sick, bro. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is we had some just current events going on. We all know this weekend is the big match, the biggest of arm wrestling history. We got Devon Larratt going against Levan, all going down in Dubai. It's got all these videos surfacing of all the athletes getting there. They showed the venue where it's going to be at. It's called the Space, which this place looks crazy. They got like a car collection, probably like hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cars there and everything. Definitely doing it Dubai style, big and crazy looking. So, did you guys get to see all the videos coming out from Dubai and all?
I
I
didn't see
have
it.
not. Nope, I ain't seen it either.
So, yeah, so Levon actually answered back to all the trolling of Devon. They released a 15-second video clip of Levon saying to Devon that he is his king, and kind of just like talking shit back and all. And I don't know, man. It was kind of corny in a way. I
Yeah.
would have expected a little more since all the stuff that Devon's been trolling him with, and 15-second clip was a little too not enough for me.
Wasn't enough for you, huh?
No, no.
I
So I
don't think.
wanted to ask you, Paul, because we haven't talked to you about this, but I wanted to ask you your predictions that day, bro, between Devon and Levon. What do you expect, bro?
I don't know. Like I haven't seen that video leak out either. So I haven't really been following Devin. I just hearsay of how big he's getting and how strong he is now. But I haven't actually seen a good video of him. You know what I mean? I haven't really been following with my kids and work and stuff like that. I don't really get on YouTube or TV or anything like that. So I don't know, but I heard he's big and he's strong. So like in hopes that Devin wins, just to see if he can take down that freaking Hulk. But like I just don't know, man. That dude is just sickly strong. Just what he did to Devin. Like I know that Devin can beat Dave and stuff like that, and at certain angles and moves and stuff. But just the way he destroyed him, it's just mind boggling to me. Like I've trained with Dave. I've known him for a lot of years, and it's just crazy how he could just blow through him like that.
Let me ask you, bro. Did you talk to Dave after that? Did you? Is anything
No,
away? No, you haven't talked
no,
to Dave after
no.
that match.
I didn't bring it up, man. I really didn't. I just let it go to the wayside, and I know that he's been battling some injuries and stuff like that. And what are you going to say? What are you going to do besides, our other training partner said he's dude strong. You can't take nothing away from Levon. He's strong and he's the bigger, badder dude right now. So I just left it at that.
So Jerry, today they got the weight of Devon. He weighed in and he was 282. And he doesn't look as bloated as that last match when he went against Monster Michael Todd and he reached that almost that 300 mark. He looks like he's filled in, like his body got used to holding that weight, and he's not as bloated looking and all. He looks more in shape. Do you think that's 282 is enough, bro? Because I know you kept saying you wanted to see him bigger and bigger and all.
I don't know. 282 to me seems too light. Levon weighed in at what, 415?
Yeah.
So
415. Oh,
versus
good.
2, that's like, and I think Devin equated it out pretty good when he was talking about it one time, where it'd be like Devin going against someone that's like a buck 85 at his weight class. So just from a percentage standpoint, I don't picture too many 185-pound guys that are going to give Devin a run for his money. That's a lot of weight to be given up.
Absolutely.
So it's going to come down to if Levon makes a mistake. If Levon doesn't make a mistake, Levon's going to win. But if Levon makes a mistake, then Devon's going to bleed him out, capitalize on the mistake, and he'll make sure that Levan, exhausts all his energy, right? So that's the only way Devon's going to be able to pull out this win.
What do you think, Paul? Do you think he's going to have to just play games in the setup and gas him out and all,
I
and
agree
test endurance?
100%. I just don't know if his top roll style king move is going to be enough to slow him down and stop him. Like Jerry said, like that's a shit ton of weight, man. Like I never really logically thought of it that way, but wow, and he's absolutely right. 185 pounds toward 283. Like just the scenario I gave you, like I'm trying to arm wrestle dudes 30, 40 pounds more than me, not 100, 200 pounds more than me. You know what I mean? It's just insane. So, but like Jerry said, if he can slow him down or stick him or find a lane and bleed him out, he's in there. But if he just steamrolls him, then he can't get out. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's like a house falling on you.
So the one thing I got to say is, we had all that controversy over the contract, and they were going back and forth, and if there was an auto strap or no auto strap, and who was lying and who wasn't, and Devon made a point to make a video right before he went to Dubai saying that as soon as he gets there, he's going to go right up to Core Sports, the promoters, and he's going to iron this out. And he's going to ask them straight up, did they agree on the same rules as King of Table 2? So as soon as he got there, Adam Silver, they have a video of Devon coming up to Adam Silver, and he asked him, he said, so I just want to ask you first, when I signed King of Table 2, we agreed that it was going to be the same rule set as King of Table 1, correct? Adam said, yes. He said, okay, now when I did King of Table 4, we agreed that it was going to be the same rule set as King of Table 2. Is that correct? And Adam said, yes, that is. So that shows right there that Devon wasn't lying. It wasn't Devon trying to change the contract in any kind of way. They agreed on the King of Table 2 rule set, which went to an auto strap. So, at the end of the day, Levan was wrong. So I don't understand why Levan was making it the whole crybaby thing and, kind of like not getting involved in any of the promotion after that. He exited the group with them, and he didn't want to go on Neil Pickup show with Devon and all. So that just has me questioning. It's like, why did he do all that? If he's got such an advantage with his weight and he's such a superior arm wrestler, which he's saying he is, then why is he, like so scared and acting like he's scared in a way? What do you think of that whole situation, Jerry? Why do you think Levan lied?
He's just not smart. He fucking is just big, strong, and dumb, just like a gorilla. But I've never heard him say anything educated. So I mean, he just picks things up, puts them down, bends them, breaks them. That's it. I don't know. So I think it works out better for Devon because Devon's going to play his games in the setup. He's going to fight for position. He's going to wear him out. He's going to get him uncomfortable. He's going to make him move around a lot. Someone that's that big moving around, he's going to start sweating. He's going to start getting swollen. He's going to start, getting his arms going to swell up. And Devon knows, right? So, I mean, the idea is the more he can make his arms swell up, the more his hand's going to be less strong, right? So if he can get him to get pumped up from fighting for a grip and making Levan struggle and fight for it, then his hand swells up, gets less potent. So Devon has a chance of coming out on those fingers. And then if it went to auto straps, then there's no ready go and Devon can slip. And then now there's a whole setup again when it goes in the straps and fighting for position again and making them work. So I know Devon, and he's a strategic thinker, right? And if he knows he can't out-muscle him, he's going to outsmart him. And he doesn't have to be too smart to outsmart Levan. So, I think he's going to get in his head. He's going to get under his skin. He's going to make him get fired up. He's going to be anxious. Levan's going to be, pumped up, ready to go. And Devon's going to make a mistake, so it's just a matter of can Levan cool down and keep calm. And then if he gets in a bad position, will he know to give up, or is he going to be dumb like we know he is, and just try to fight through it, and then Devon does what he needs to do and bleeds him out?
The question for me is Devon going to have enough strength though to even to keep it in the center at all? You know what I mean? Because I can't forget what Levan did to Dave Chafee. You know, we all know the power of Dave. You know, so that's just my question. It's like, yeah, all this shit talking and playing games in the setup, but dude, when a guy is just that much more stronger than you, really, what can you do? Paul, what do you think, bro?
If his strength ain't somewhat equivalent to his pound for pound, and it's not gonna matter what the hell he does. You know what I mean? Like Jerry said, I agree with him 150% about his mind games and his techniques and his strategies. But if he's not strong enough to keep him in center to do all that shit, it's not going to matter at all. He's just going to go sideways and crush him. You know what I mean? And by the looks of it, the last match with him and Dave, Dave ain't the most technical arm wrestler in the world, but he has the ability to get out of there, and he couldn't even run from him. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's all going to depend on it if he is strong enough to at least escape or do his little tricks and pronate and stuff like that. But we'll see. I guess it's going to be a battle of the center of the table. If he can't win the center of the table, then he has no shot at all, in my opinion, anyway.
Question I really have for Dave Chafee is how was he as far as strength wise and like with the jet lag and all? I just would love to know like what his status was of that day. Was he at 100%? Was he at 70%? So that's why I wanted to ask you, Paul, if you talked to Dave after that at all, and maybe you could just kind of get that info from me, because the reason why I'm asking is we got Jerry got a big match coming up against Gennady. We all know in East versus West, and it's all going down in Turkey, set by Engin Terzi. But I'm just worried with the jet lag, with these guys being so big. Jerry's 325 pounds and all, and all the pressure and the airplane and flying across the world. It's got to play a big factor in their body. So that's just one of the questions I got for Dave. I just would love to figure that out.
Yeah, I know it does play a factor. I mean, I haven't been across there many a times. I went to Romania in 19, and it does. It takes days to get acclimated to it. Especially, I did probably like a 15, 16 pound weight cut while I was there too. So I'm fighting jet lag. I'm trying to get the time zones like straightened out, and yeah, I mean it's tough. It's really tough for us to go that far and be able to recover optimally and be able to fight that day at 100%. So I'm almost certain he probably wasn't 100%, even if he wasn't even 100% when he got there. You know what I mean? So just experiencing it myself, it's tough. I mean, I'm not saying it's not doable, but it's rough. And a lot of people, they complain about it like, oh, we got to go all the way over there. They don't have to come here. And it's definitely a obstacle for us. But I mean, it is what it is, right?
When I go, I'm making a trip. This one is going to be my first East versus West to attend. I cannot wait. It's going to be a blast. But I definitely wanted to talk with Engin when I was there and just see maybe if we could maybe collaborate and get some going on and do an East versus West here in the United States also. This way it's kind of fair and we could go back and forth and all. So that's definitely one of the topics I'm going to bring up to Engin when I make my way over to Turkey and see if we could get some action going out here as well.